Yo, what's going on, guys? Snoozman back here with another YouTube video. We're talking about the best league settings franchise here in Madden 21, and this is going to be more so fantasy style. I did make more so a realistic settings before starting up a franchise a while back, a few months back actually. So I haven't made one of these in a little bit. But you know, more so we are going to be reflecting on this more so on the fantasy side. So I have a couple of changes that I wanted to update you guys on. Um, First off, I did move this up to all Madden. I believe that this is good. I'm not sure if I had this on all Madden before, but again, if you guys are playing this, I believe it is very good to still challenge yourself, and I'll get into why. And and I think simulation-wise, it's not going to exactly matter because it's the same for everybody else, and it's simulation. But that gets me into what I changed in arcade. Obviously, a lot of big plays happen. So as you guys can see in the description here, it sets the game play experience. Arcade, big plays, more scoring, authentic experience. You have all those in competitive rewards, user plays. So you have all of those, and it gives you a little description there. But for arcade, it's big plays and more scoring. So a lot of crazy stuff is going to happen. Obviously, not more so real life. But this is going to be stuff that a lot of crazy stuff you see in Madden sometimes. But this is going to happen and occur on a way more consistent basis than you're used to. And this reflects on the fantasy style to where you're going to see a lot of crazy stuff happen. And that's where it balances out with the all Madden difficulty. And you'll have this type of stuff happen. So arcade definitely is a good balance to this for fantasy. So a lot of crazy things are going to happen. I wanted to get you guys on that. Moving forward for fantasy style, a lot of the stuff stays the same because I feel like these should be on anyways. You're not going to have a lot of fun in your franchises if you have trade deadline on, unless you really, really want to focus on making it a legit, realistic franchise. But I always have trade deadline off, injury off, and pre-existing injury off. But again, I want to put that on more of an emphasis for a fantasy league like this because I want to make sure that you guys have trade deadline off, injury off, pre-existing injury off for fantasy style leagues, because if you have these on, that defeats the whole purpose. You want to make sure you get a lot out of your league that is more so not real life. And these are right here, trade deadline. That's off. Obviously, that wouldn't happen in real life. Same thing with injuries. You can't stop injuries. Well, you can here in Madden, and especially for a fantasy league. So that's where we can get a lot of use, you know, for fantasy leagues, and you're gonna get a lot of have a lot of fun when you're turning these off and having an arcade and stuff like that. So you know, those are really big things here. And another thing, a lot of these are the same, so you guys can pause this at any point as I'm moving through, you know, these settings here. You can pause it at any point, but I want to go all the way over to here in Dev Trait Management. I didn't really change these, I believe, a while back on the desired dev players here. I have these all the way maxed out because they are set at, you know, way lower than these, and it's kind of hard to move up and you know, reach high levels of, you know, development on, you know, some of your players. So this can help a lot in terms of that. Then you're going to be getting big plays with the arcade on. So this is going to be also good balance to the all Madden, is all these guys are going to be, you know, having a higher chance to get higher devs. So that's going to be more fun as well. So that's also going to be, you know, more associated with the fantasy style. I left this on, you know, where it was just the preset settings for, you know, more so realistic. My last video I made, you know, a few months back. So this will be a little easier on improving your players here. And really, I left these at the same. These are more so up to my opinion when it comes to clock management and all of that. I keep it at 6 minutes. I feel like it's a good balance. But again, it's completely up to you guys when it comes down to this. And I'm going to come all the way down to here. I did make it just a solo video on this before, and tutorial pop-ups. I know this can get excruciatingly frustrating. I know that this can be very annoying when you're going to your franchises and this dude talks over you non-stop. I know it can get very annoying. I made just a video just on that. So I turn this off. Sometimes I don't even turn it off all the way. I don't do this enough in a lot of my videos, and I have a voice talk over me sometimes. I should do that more often, but here it is to save your guys' stress. Just do this now before entering in a franchise. And again, guys, that's pretty much it. It's pretty self-explanatory for all the other ones. I kind of kept it at the same. No reason in touching up anything else. And you guys, again, manually can set it at when you want to start it at. You can do a fantasy league right here. You can start regular season week 1, preseason. It's completely up to you guys. But those are the best preset settings I feel like to have fun in for a fantasy league and also keeping it balanced. But again, if you guys are new, make sure you guys are leaving a sub and a like. That really helps out the channel, really helps out me. Again, thank you guys for all the support up to this point. That really means a lot. We're trying to do big things on this channel, and one of those things is trying to hit 400 subs here coming up and in the future. So again, guys, make sure you are leaving a like and a sub down below. It really helps me out. But again, guys, that will be it for today's video. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next one.